I am again recording from a car simply because we're camping for the next couple of days and the weather outside is not fantastic. So I thought I'll just record in the car where it's nice and warm and I don't get wet. So let's see what we need to hit for today. Now the first card that came out as I was shuffling was this Four of Swords, and I'm using the in-between tarot. So the Four to the Five of Swords, it's kind of telling you need to take a break or get out of a situation before this quite dramatically destroys you, but it almost feels as if there's a big challenge here, and Spirit's saying you need to think carefully about how you want to deal with this challenge. Not every invitation to argue or to fight is worth accepting the invitation. So it may be that there's someone here who is really trying to push your buttons, or a situation which you're finding really frustrating, and Spirit is saying, well, plan how you want to deal with it. Don't feel like you need to just react. But let's see what this is about. The High Priestess to the Empress. And it's interesting because I do feel like you are in this in-between phase in your life, and I've been feeling that for quite some time for all of us collectively, maybe that's why you've been drawn to my channel, because you're in this in-between state where it's like you are between worlds. You're not sure what you want to create, what you want to bring to life, but you have all this creative energy. There's so much potential here, but it's like, what do I do with it? How do I make this happen? How do I create abundance? How do I create these results? The High Priestess is full of mystery and surprise. And then the Empress is just full of confidence and just radiating this power. The High Priestess is very secretive, whereas the Empress is much more open. So perhaps you are at this stage where you are going within to discover what your mystery, what your secrets are, your gifts. Then as you step into the next phase, the next chapter, this is where you get to show the world who you are. It's where you get to bring yourself to life. All these butterflies here indicating this great transformation. I do feel like there's people here who are trying to maybe pull you back, so it's important to cut those ties and keep moving forwards, because there's people who don't want to see you succeed, or people who don't want to let you go. It's natural that we outgrow connections and friends, but it's almost as if there's a group of people here who are trying really hard to keep hold of you. And then we've got the Five of Wands. So this is accepting some kind of reward, receiving recognition. And you see these people behind, they're the people who are currently trying to pull you back in. So I feel like you are, first of all, finding this wonderful partnership. And there's people here who are not happy about that, who are not happy to see you succeed or to see you just move forwards, because in this next chapter you do get recognition. Your crown is being put on your head and this person's head, so both of you are receiving some kind of reward or recognition for this partnership. It feels like this is a huge success, but lots and lots of jealous people in the background, lots of people who are not happy watching this success story unfold. It's interesting how many people pretend they support you, and as soon as you actually achieve something, suddenly they're jealous and bitter about it. I suppose that's one of the big kind of human life lessons to overcome, is truly being happy for other people regardless of your circumstances. Not everyone can do that. Four of Wands. From chaos emerges harmony. From what feels like a very hectic and chaotic situation, I feel like peace and balance come from this. So it may be that things right now are not feeling very settled, but very soon they will be. Experiencing chaos is not a bad thing. In fact, I was doing a reading for someone the other day, and I got really strong messages surrounding the chaos that they were experiencing. I didn't know what this was, but it's almost like Spirit is saying, only from chaos can we really understand what we need to change, what we need to keep, what we need to get rid of. We learn so much from chaos and conflict. It's one of the biggest teachers. So when life does feel chaotic, don't ignore it. Don't think, oh, this is a disaster. Instead, embrace it, because from this chaos, you will actually find a lot of peace, harmony, understanding, and balance. I still feel like this is a group of people who are stirring up this chaos. And Spirit is literally saying, rise above it. You walk that tightrope, you rise above it, and you find your balance, regardless of what those around you are doing or saying. You can't focus so much on everyone else that you forget to do what's right for you. I almost feel as if in this reading, someone is trying to please lots of people, and by trying to please so many people, it's becoming quite draining and exhausting, and maybe making sacrifices which your soul doesn't want to make. Then we have the Magician. So we have this really interesting trilogy: the Magician to the High Priestess, the High Priestess to the Empress. The Magician is asking you to focus on ritual, to focus on routine. What ritual or routine do you need to create so that you can feel more balanced and more powerful? So that you can discover what your skills and talents are, because once you've discovered it, you can share it. But the first step is definitely just on creating that space and environment for you to uncover your potential, for you to think about what it is that you want to do or what you can achieve. We have a personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. So this is really confirming that chaos and conflict you are experiencing, it is going to resolve itself. Now, the full moon in Cancer is actually one of my favorite cards, because it's telling you that whatever's going on right now, it is very soon going to fix itself. There's going to be a new beginning. Some kind of challenge or difficulty is truly coming to an end, so that you get to experience that new beginning. So when the full moon in Cancer card comes up, there can be tension and arguments for sure, but from all this really heightened emotions, there will be a resolution. So don't be surprised if there is this kind of like explosion of feelings for you and for those around you. This is reminding you to be sensitive of other people's needs. Think about, why they are acting the way that they are. Try to be as compassionate and understanding as you possibly can. This could be issues with family or home, because that's what Cancer represents. But overall, this challenge is coming to an end. A situation is about to come to its head, and it's going to be a good time to move forwards. So this transition, this between worlds, is not going to last for long, because actually things are already ending. New beginnings are already manifesting. You may have to lead. You may have to be the one to take charge of a situation and choose to move forwards and move away from some kind of conflict. So this is also asking you to think about who your soul family are. What kind of people do you want to surround yourself with? Because I do believe that a lot of us are finding new soul family. We're finding new friends, new partners, whatever it is, who are meant to be in your life for this next stage. So yeah, truly don't fear any tension or conflict or chaos right now, because actually it's exactly what you need. There is a bigger picture here. There's more going on than what you see. So if it feels a little bit tense, embrace it, because this is going to be a time of great change and transformation, and your between world phase is not going to last for much longer. Let me get one final tarot card. So one last tarot card, Spirit, for today. The Page of Coins. Patiently working on something. Now, the Page of Coins in this deck bridges the gap between the Page and the Knight. And this is like introducing you to a new chapter that you have created. the Page of Pentacles is working on these pentacles. And again, there's people in the background here indicating maybe moving away from a group of people and focusing on your own thing. And this is going to introduce you to a new world. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed today's daily tarot reading. I will see you back here for tomorrow's. Remember, I always post these the night before just so that everyone, no matter where you are in the world, can watch them. So don't worry about timestamps. Whatever video you are drawn to watching, I believe there's a message there for you. So I do hope you enjoyed today's reading, and I'm sending you so much love. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you back here soon.